Is there sound now? My bad. Let me just check. It doesn't even show I'm streaming. Doesn't even show I'm streaming on here. Fucking restream, man. What's up with this shit? Alright, cool. This sound. This sound. Alright, guys. Absolutely. What is up, OJ McBaggins? You're on the vineyard? Why don't you just come over here? If you're on the vineyard, say what's up to my boys over at Purpose Genetics. They make fucking great genetics and stuff like that over there. Great people there. Kush Coffee Fun. Hey, happy Friday. Absolutely, guys. I hope, like I said, I hope you guys are doing great and all that good stuff. No, I hear you. Sounds like YouTube has a virus. No, I forgot to turn my board on. That was 100% my fault. What up, Irish Mama? Good to see you. 100% my fault. We are smoking some Dark Night on this overcast day. Apocalypse 2020. We need the Batman. That's what we need. We need a little Dark Night. Getting rested with this virus, the stores suck. Yes, they do, actually. I did go to the store today, and I'm not trying to tell people, hey, go to the stores, make sure you do that stuff. But people are absolutely out of control. And now I understand why people are like, losing their shit over the way people are acting in the store. For real. I'm not trying to, for one, I don't think we're in a serious situation as, they wanted to believe that we... Look, Wuhan's fucking clearing up. And I know everyone's like, hey, I wouldn't trust those numbers from China. But at the same time, our government's run by healthcare people. Basically, healthcare companies are the major factor on our economy. So at this point, I don't really want to trust them either because the market. But I will say one thing. That doesn't mean that I'm just going to walk up on people the whole time. I'm not going to, look, when I'm at the store, I keep my distance. And I don't want to bring my whole family to the store. You know what I mean? That's not the end all be all. I'm not going to bring my whole family to the store. I'm going to be like, ping, 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 get the fuck out of there. Healthcare and insurance. Absolutely, Crash. Absolutely. I'm more concerned about being able to buy what I need than catching virus. Absolutely. At this point right now, that is the main concern. The economy's fucking... And the stores are fucking empty-ish. Look, they're not empty. I'm not going on fucking... Look. Take care of yourself. How do you beat stuff like this? Take care of yourself. Wow. You went to Walmart today, Tyler, and they have one person going in at a time. Not ours. Not ours. Philly went nuts letting criminals run free. Did the same thing in Massachusetts. They took low-level criminals and let them out. But what it did not include was cannabis criminals. Criminals that they were yeah. Criminals that had to do with cannabis did not get released. And that's a kind of fucked up thing. That's all I'm saying. I think Tyler is in, I want to say Michigan. My son's wedding's tomorrow and can only have 10 guests. They spent a shit ton on this. That's fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that that's going on. What up, Dr. B? Boo, boo, bad form. Boo, bad form. I don't know what that means. That sucks. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. It should be a great day. That should be a very, very happy day. I mean, you can kind of look at it when it comes down to it, you know, two people in love still doing it, because that's the main thing. Obviously, it's your kid, so you probably paid a shit ton of money for that, and for that I do apologize. I'm sorry, because that sucks. It sucks, especially when you're sitting here looking at, you know, what's going on with the world, and you're like, fuck, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that money back. Dude, this is not working over here. I don't know what's up with this shit. Sorry, D Live. It doesn't look like I'm going live on you today on this right now. Not really sure what's up, but D Live doesn't like restream. Hotel room venues everything got fucked. Absolutely, yeah. D-Live Downski. Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, is it totally down? It's not totally down. Some people have access. My grandma's 95. She ain't concerned with the virus, just finds it ridiculous as to how greedy people are being. Yeah, I'll say that right now. But I will say another thing. There has been a lot of people. There has been a lot of people that have surprised me in a very, very, very good way. Damn it, dude. Can we just have them go in and like rotate out? Big circle. I'm just saying, dude. I'm sorry, Crash. I'm just trying. What is up, Corn Space? Good to see you. Not really a choice of what to believe when really it's grab what you can at this point. Yeah, you know, one of the things that we did was we took a more healthy approach to this whole thing. I think just buying different food. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fucking stoner. I like quick and easy. I think you guys do too. Drive-through wedding, right? I think you guys do too. You want it quick and easy. We're all potheads and just want to get back to smoking weed. So you're like, so I sit there and look at it. And so when I normally buy food, do I buy the best food that I should be buying? No. Sometimes laziness just jumps in. I don't feel like cooking all that. You know? But I did go out and, man, they had this fucking two giant ass briskets, man. Hell yeah. All right, Dr. B. Absolutely. It's thatcannabisshow@gmail.com. Thatcannabisshow@gmail.com. If you're confused on the email, just read the name of the channel and then just add gmail.com. Hell yeah. Absolutely, Crash, and you damn well should. Cheers. In Massachusetts, everyone's losing their shit because they're closing the liquor stores. You should definitely do a toast about Corona. I make my own toilet paper. I wear buddies as socks. The end is near, says Corn Space. Rabbit socks. What are you guys doing? I need to get new shoes. Fucking A. Glad it's not my money. I'd be locked up. You're damn right, Crash. Because if it was my money, and if it was like my son or daughter that was getting married, and they were like, "You can't have 100 people here," I'd be like, "Shut the fuck up and mind your business." That's exactly what I would say. I would say, "Shut the fuck up and mind your business." That's how I would handle it. Not even joking. If that was my money, because the weddings are not cheap. I've already done 2 of them. Like, they ain't cheap. Even when you go the cheap route, it's still fucking expensive as fuck. It's really expensive, dude. And talk about a stressful time for a parent, too. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. So, just a quick heads up. So the VA gave me some stuff to cure the cancer I got right here. It's all backwards on the screen. It didn't work, and it spread to here, and it's spreading all up there. So guys, I'm just giving you a heads up. I ain't going nowhere. Nothing's taking me down. Don't you worry. I'm going to survive this. This is nothing. I'm not worried about it. Okay. But I will be off air probably for about 2 months because I'm going to have some surgeries. And I don't want to have giant holes in my face as I'm, live. So I am telling you that. We are trying to work here on the channel to try to get someone to try to replace me in that time. Channel went down for about 2 months before. That's when I had gotten the news and stuff like that. But here in the next year, probably May, they're going to bring me back in and do all that stuff. So Timmy's trying to get back in as much as he possibly can. Right now, it's just tough. So yeah, we are going to try to keep doing the stuff. But if anyone is interested at growing their channel or wanting to have your channel run on TCS during that time, please feel free to reach out with me. It's not like I'm not going to be working. I'm going to be doing shit. You absolutely can cut. If I lose my nose to cancer and you don't call me Michael Jackson, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm going to be so mad. I'm like, I went through all this shit and no one's even saying something about it. Stop pretending it's not there. Exactly, Crash. Badass kids at home all day. We're about to see an uptake in in murders. Now's the time to figure out your dedicated costume, right? I'm always high. You got to stay that way. You got to stay elevated. Man, I had anthrax injected into me. I went through the full anthrax term vaccination, man. Ain't nothing taking me down. There's nothing taking me down. I can go roll in a pile of dead COVID bodies, and I come out, and it's just dying. It would just die. I got anthrax in me. It kills everything. Fuck. That's why any vets that have been overseas are like, whatever. Vietnam vets are like, they gave me the bubonic plague. Fuck it. Nothing can kill me. Let's just continue to get stoned. Let's stay elevated, medicated, be smart. One of the best things you can possibly do in a time of crisis is use your brain. Because that's what we like to do. Yes, sir, they hit me with so many shots I should glow in the dark. And I'm not even really sure if I don't glow in the dark. You know what I mean? People's eyes are closed when they're sleeping. They can't tell. 4 lines of anthrax, Montana style, baby. They shot me. I should, exactly, we really should. What up, Dennis? Good to see you and your dad. I hope you guys are doing great. I did see your dad posting earlier in the chat, but I'm really not sure how this thing works. Oh, there it is. Because I'm actually using Restream right now. And for some reason, the reason I'm using Restream, the reason why I'm using Restream is because I wanted to dual stream and D Live is not up. So, yeah. Jennifer Knight says, it is up. Jennifer Knight is there. Now I guess it is working. I'm quarantined with my Hunter S. Thompson related DVD collection. Yay, weed. Absolutely. What is up, Bugsy's Evil Deeds? Good to see you. Dr. B says, hey, I know a girl that had cancer on her tits. Put put RSO on it and it all went away. I'm a believer. Absolutely. Well, that's the next step. I'm not going to let them cut me until I do that. I'm just saying. Because that's what I'm starting this week. I'm starting that treatment on myself this week. And when I do go in at the end of May and the shit's cleared up and they don't have to cut, I'm going to smile and be like, hey, thanks for giving me all that shit that really fucked me up. It made it spread because it just kills all the cells. It kills all the cells around the area that you put it on. So there's nothing there to fight it. So it's supposed to kill the cancer when you put it in the spot. but it didn't. It didn't kill the cancer. So when you have all that damaged area, it just spreads quicker. And that's what it did. Like, I don't know if you can see right there. I'm turning the wrong way. But that spot right there is the original. That happened after the clear up, when it started to clear up right there. That started to all kick into high gear up over here after I hit this spot and it didn't work. So yeah, it's not bad though. It's not bad. It's not bad. And that's the whole thing. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not bad. I'm not going anywhere. All right? I shouldn't even have fucking said anything. All right? I'm going to be absolutely fine. Okay? Just know that. Just know that. I have so many options on the table right now, and it is so early. It's not going to hurt me one bit. So many options on the table, and it's so early. It's not affecting my health. It's not affecting anything like that. So we're good. All right, guys. I have some. I have a lot. I mean, yeah, it's one of the things that you just, look, there's certain things you make with certain byproduct. Some of it you blast, some of it you make RSO. Why I love growing cannabis, because you can use the entire plant. You can take the stalk, crush it up, grind it down, and make fucking concrete with it if you add a little lime. You know? It's a great plant. Use the whole thing. Dr. B, it's always too early to panic. Always too early to panic. Dude, honestly, I am going to say one thing. I'm going to say one thing, all right? I did have hair starting to grow on some of the spots when it cleared up. It was really weird. I had to pull them out because all of a sudden I had this little patch right here. It was just like, boop. And I was like, what the fuck? This isn't fair. It was just then all of a sudden the thought process of maybe I rub it all over my head. What is up, Growers United? Good to see you. It's not a tumor. No, it's fine, dude. Like I said, it's really early. I caught it early, and I'm one of those people that if I do catch something early, I just go after it. And that's why I react on things when people, and I think, yeah, that's probably a huge reason why I don't overreact. I mean, I think we all got to be ready for whatever we're ready for, what we need to be ready for. And that's how I take life. Take it day by day, step by step. Do things the day before to try to push you forward into the next. You know, with good karma. Cheers, Growers United. How is Acton? I am not going near Boston, by the way. Not going near Boston, by the way. There's no way. I believe Boston should be quarantined. I think every major I believe every major city should be quarantined right now, especially if it's on the coast. Like it should be. And I think doing that is one of the main ways to stop it quick. You know, just, dude, these major airports, that's where all this shit's coming in. So all these international airports, that's, I heard Boston accents are on the rise. Yeah. Yeah, chicks dig them, I hear. Some B Cloud tells me. She's like, talk like you're from Lynn. I'm like, oh, chick, baby, you don't even want me to do that, man. Let's get in the car. We can go down. Just chill out by the water. This is a nice space on Revere Beach. If I can chill out there. Talk to me like you're from Lynn. Yeah, Bugsy, that is definitely one too. Because not only are you getting the sun, but you're getting the wind. And that's why it's all on my face and not on the rest of my body. Well, that, and I spend a lot of time in grow areas. So if you look at it, it's probably not even from outside. It's probably something that I did with the grow. Not wearing a hat, not covering up, not spending so much time in grow rooms and not taking care of yourself. Like wearing the glasses that I know I should be wearing and doing the things that I know I should be doing, especially if I'm going into a high UV area. And that's something that all growers need to actually pay attention to. But trust me, this is no fucking crisis for me. This is not like fucking Lalana 420 is a rock star. Okay. If like that's someone, you know, that needs the support. My local gas station now has gone one person at a time to go in. I don't even go into the gas station. What is up, Stephen Hankin? Good to see you. How is Florida? I hope everything's doing well down there. I hope you're doing great. We're having a blast. We are just going to apocalypse smoke our face off. And we're not going to freak out. We're not going to do anything like that. We're just going to fucking be us. Stuck at home, quarantined. Not quarantined, actually. You know? And look, guys, I know there's a lot of stuff going around, and I want you guys to calm down. There's a lot of hoax text going out. Good. I'm running out. You're running out of what? You want me to go to the post office? All right. Call me after. I don't have a problem doing it. I even got some stuff that I make. I'll send you. See how you like them. Very healthy. Very healthy. A needle, a glass, and a fat chunk of hash. I don't know about that, man. I would keep the needle out of there. I wish I was choking on some right now. Why didn't you tell me before, dude? I might have you covered. I don't know. I can make a couple calls. I have a lot of people down there. If you want, I can make a couple calls, try to figure out who's closest to you. If you need something, you should not be out of the abyss of cans right now. Old school hash smoker. I'll send you some Keef. You want us to block it up for you? I think I'm going to grab Timmy on Monday, by the way. Block it up for you. Well, you're also talking to the Keef collector right now. The man. So hell yeah. That Stephen Hankin is the Keef collector. And right there too, actually. Right there. He's the person that makes these. Like, I need to fill the top one, that's why it's off. But I still have my actually the other three are over there. I still got my nickels. I always leave my nickels right on top of that, right? Just like that. I have been. Oh yeah, I'll call you. I'll call you after the show. I always keep my nickels right on top of the screen because what happens is I take the nickels out and then I load it and then B-Cloud comes up and just scoops all the change. Just scoops all the change, puts it in the big change thing, and I go to look for it, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I could smoke a fat 1,463 paper joint and hope the wind carries it to your hut. Yeah. That's all the way in Florida, corn space. That would be, call it a hut. Canadians. I could smoke a fat 1,463 paper joint and hope that the wind carries it to your hut, eh? That might be able to work. I love you, Corn Space. I hope you're doing great. Oh man. Actually, he just hit me up. I was gonna send a quick text. I'll do it after. I can't remember his name. Set the field on fire. And of course, I'd be sorry if it didn't make it there. Absolutely, right? Oh man, Tay's transplant day. All the girls go into flower. Picked up some more soil. We'll amend it. Luckily, 90% of them are in cloth pots. So the way that I'm doing this is basically I'm just going to be setting the cloth pots kind of on top. So I'm going to drop some 10 gallon pots, fill them halfway up with soil, and let them run from there. Then throw 2 1-gallon pots on it, and then to try to save space. Because right now that's really the only way that I can do it. And I think it's going to work great, to be honest with you. I think it'll work amazing. May take a couple days for her to get actually going into it, but I think in the long run, I'm going to wind up saving a lot in soil. And I think it's just going to be a lot easier for me to actually handle with the nutrients too. Because you're not like, yeah, I just think it's going to be easier to handle the nutrients too. Put 2 likes together, stuff like that. How is your guys' grow going? I mean, quarantine grows, baby. They should be huge by the end of this. By the end of this time, and I can tell you one thing: NECAN apparently isn't going to happen until June. There's a lot of people in Massachusetts that are going to need some genetics before June. Ladies and gentlemen, there is as of right now, there is a genetics trading event in May. I do believe it's May 9th. May 9th or May 18th. I can't remember. I think it might be May 9th. I don't know why my eye just twitched like that. One of those, but you will see me there. You'll see Keep Collecting there. Some amazing genetics. If you are in the state of Massachusetts or close by, and you know that, hey, man, a lot of these conventions are closed down and they pushed back to when you want to get your genetics in, man, feel free. Let us know and make sure you get your genetics, you know? A lot of good genetics companies and people will be there. So hell yeah. I can't remember what the name of it's going to be, but it should be fun. I mean, I think we should be COVID free by May. That's just my thought process. Nice, Bugsy. I mean, yeah, the way I look at it is this. I haven't sexted the seeds yet. So whatever, I don't want to waste a ton of soil. So whatever winds up being male, I can just cut off and then pull out of that pot, and the other one's going to wind up getting all that soil and nutrients from that one. So either way, it should work out pretty well. Yeah. I don't know why D Live is not working. It's kind of annoying. It's a little bit annoying. I can tell you that right now. It's a little bit annoying. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I got banned. Maybe I got banned off D Live before I got banned on YouTube. I noticed a lot of people were losing their sites but it was also like for violent things. Like they were saying violent things. Like they were getting their channels shut down because people in the chat were saying stupid things. So we don't want to do that. We already know those rules. An 8-inch shock plant. I shock my plants when they're in clone, right before I clone them. For that reason right there. Let me show you. See, this little lady right here, she's been in the cloner for for about a week now. And she is an Alaskan thunderfuck. As you can see, I don't know if you can. She's got branches already. She's got some nice roots. Oh man, I'm holding that up way too high. Sorry. But that just came out of the cloner, and that's been in there for about 7 days. So yeah, shocking your plants is a great way to get them to blast out of, get them to blast out a veg, or get them to blast out for you on clone. And that is a 4-week plant to get into flower right there. Right there. 4 weeks, she's in flower. It's outdoor and got shocked by cold, yeah. All my pepper plants died completely off. Oh, that sucks. Bugsy, I'm not really sure where you are. Candy Wallace in the house. Boom, girl. How are you? Dr. B. Hello, Candy. Greetings from both of them. So, yeah. But I shocked the shit out of my plants before I put them in. But a lot of people think I just beat the shit out of plants way too much anyway. A lot of people online think that I'm a little bit too rough with plants, is what it is. It's a weed. Sometimes you gotta beat them. That Arizona, oh man, yeah. You got that cold night. Have a cold spell for like 3 or 4 days. Should be nice and purple, though. That's a good thing, Bugsy. Should be nice and purple. What the fuck you mean? Not raising any weak bitches. Oh, wow, I can do that on this. That's awesome. I didn't know I could do that. Hey, thanks, Restream. Bowl is loaded. Hell yeah, that's right. I didn't know I could do that on Restream. Now I'm very excited. I'm very excited. This is actually easier. What the fuck you mean? I still want to know. I still want to know what you mean by this Kush Coffee Fund. I love you. You know, I'm just curious. It just kind of seems like it was from out of the blue. It just kind of seems like I ain't raising no weak ass bitches. Like, oh fuck, it was paused. Hey, thanks a lot, Streamlabs. I truly appreciate you coming in and hanging out, just like everyone else. Oh yeah, I'm beating your plants. They won't be weak. I thought you were talking about your kids. Pointed the other way. It's not it was like one cold night. Oh. That's... Where are we? It's almost 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, guys. I hope you guys are doing great. No, you get some nice fat stems. You get nice strong arms. So when that shit does go up, it doesn't flop over and break off, and they stay nice and flexible. That's what you want in your plants. Flexibility, because you're about to drop some weight on the top of them. It just stopped growing upward. You might have snapped your taproot. I've done that many times. Or maybe something in the cold did something to the taproot, because that's usually what stops everything from going upward. So yeah, I've done that a lot. Never really with cold, but I can totally understand why it would happen in cold. Because if that froze and you moved it and it shifted, you're going to have hard surfaces cutting across the roots. So, just saying. Anyway, guys. Hey, I think I'm going to restart the stream and try to get D live up. I'm going to be like, let me fiddle with this because I might just jump on StreamYards. But I do like this chat just because I like it cool. But I truly appreciate everyone coming in. Bugsy's Evil Deeds. Thank you so much. Kush Coffee Fun. Much love. Dr. B. Candy Wallets ready to hit hot fire. I'll be back in like 10 minutes because, yeah, something's not right. I keep seeing a plank in my camera, so got to figure that out. Cheers, guys. I'll be right back.